Okay, so what we are going to do first, at the start of our clip, we're going to freeze it. Then we're going to make it an overlay. Adjust it to your liking. It needs to be before the clip. Now we're going to go to mask and select horizontal. So now we're going to duplicate it. Put the duplicated overlay under the first overlay. Then we're going to go to mask and we're going to invert it. Now it fills up the screen. So now we're going to put keyframes at the start and end of each overlay. And then we're going to go to the first keyframe and then drag the overlay up. It can be as high as you want, and then as low as you want for the second one. Now we have an already nice animation. You can also put graphs if you want. You don't need to. I like to put cubic out. Now we're going to do the triangle transition. So what we're going to do, we're going to freeze the clip, make it an overlay, and adjust it to however long you want. One thing you can do is put it under the other overlay and then make it match in size. So we're going to go to mask. We're going to select rectangle and it's going to be a square. Make sure not to drag the arrows. We're going to rotate 45 degrees. We're going to adjust the size if you want. You can make it however big you want. Then we're going to drag it all the way to the right. Make sure the y-axis is on 0. Or else it's going to mess up. So drag it to the right and make the y-axis 0. Then we're going to duplicate it and do the same as last time. So invert the mask. We're going to add keyframes to the start and end of each overlay, as so. Then we're going to drag, on the first keyframe, we're going to drag the overlay to the right, and then the other one to the left. If you want, again, you can add keyframes. I like to add cubic out. And there's your transition. We're going to do one more, and that's going to be the circle transition. Because it's a bit different to the others. So, of course, we freeze the clip, make an overlay, and adjust the size like the others. We're going to go to mask, and we're going to pick circle. Then we're going to duplicate it. And then, as we already have, going to invert the mask. We're going to add keyframes to the start and end, as we did to the others. But this is the part where it gets interesting. I mean, I guess not necessarily interesting, but... Anyway, we're going to go to the first keyframe, and we're going to shrink it down to shrink it down to its smallest size. Then we're going to increase the other keyframe until you can't see it anymore. Now it looks like this. A little trick you can also do, on the first keyframe of the smaller circle, you can rotate it maybe minus 45 degrees. Or you can rotate it however you want. And then it looks like that. Okay, that's the end of the video. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.